pointers that I can give that are general, and it's probably applicable to just about any other grant application that you're filling out. So number one is make sure you are actually fitting well with the funding priorities. A certain amount of creative writing is needed. It makes for an interesting application. But if you find you're really stretching, you're really having to do a lot of storytelling in order to convince us that your organization fits our funding priorities, chances are it's not that great of a fit. It should be fairly natural with your mission. Okay, the second thing that we all look for when we're evaluating is that your responses to the essay questions are complete but not excessive in length. I don't know about other organizations, but our grants committee is comprised of all volunteers, with the exception of 2 employees, 2 staff with the foundation. So it is a heavy lift when you are looking at it in the context of people reviewing up to 140 applications. So this leads into the next question. It's if you're utilizing AI and you haven't been using it extensively, you really, really need to proofread your work. We have encountered applications where just in the first question, which has multiple layers, we have seen the same paragraph 3 times. And it's really hard for our committee to promote your application to the final round review where you get a site visit when you're not paying attention, if you're not giving that attention to your application. So the other part of this is one of our questions is to ask about your organization, describe your organization, talk about your funding request. Our grants committee is ever changing, and so even the most well-known nonprofits out there, you should write as if you're speaking to a layperson, someone who is not familiar with the work that you do. We at the Community Foundation may be very familiar with your work, but remember, your application's being read by up to 16 other people who may not know what it is that you're doing. And, as always, the degree to which you collaborate with other nonprofits or government agencies, that's something that's important to us. We like to hear about that. So be prepared to share a few stories, talk about how you collaborate, talk about projects that you've collaborated on. And that should get you through to the final round if you do these things.